Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to Tarot Noir, and I am your intuitive tarot reader, Tarot D, aka TAB. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Okay, you already know what time it is. We're coming to the table today. Um, First of all, I want to send my condolences to the families who were affected by the explosion that happened in Tennessee, in Bucks, North Tennessee. Excuse my voice, I'm coming over a cold. I'm still dealing with the cold. Um, we definitely send our condolences out to the family. And what happened this morning was at 7:45 this morning, there was an explosion in Tennessee, um, in Bucks North. And Bucks North, I may be saying that place, may be saying the location wrong. But the whole building is gone. Okay, it's been all over the news. Okay, uh, apparently it was a military ammunitions explosive place. I guess they worked with explosions or building explosions for the military. It's such a tragic event. I wasn't going to come on the table today, but this I just couldn't shake it in my spirit. I just felt like I just needed to do a reading and just see what the hell happened. You know, things like this is very, very awkward. So I got four decks. I may only read three. Okay. Again, excuse my voice. I'm coming over a cold. I'm still battling the cold, but I just could not shake the feeling that I'm feeling. I felt the need to come to the table and find out, at least get some clues on what the hell happened. Okay. Can you imagine getting ready to go to work or going to this building and losing your life? Can you imagine that? Your loved one? Like, can you? I couldn't even fathom the fact, you know, of losing a loved one in an explosion like that, or being an employee of a company. 4 to 5 people were rushed to the hospital, but they are saying approximately there may be 19 people that they have not found. Okay, so you guys, we're sending them, those families who were tragically affected by this. We're sending love and light, okay? And the purpose of this reading is to see what the hell happened, okay? What the hell happened in that building, okay? So let's go ahead and cleanse the energy right now. Everything on this channel, all the readings on this channel is for entertainment purposes only. Also, um, my channel is for adults only, and I would like to thank my new subscribers that's been tuning in to you, tuning in to Tarot Noir. We appreciate you. You know, we have readings for every subject, so just sit back and enjoy the reading. So welcome to my new subscribers. We're glad to have you here with us at Tarot Noir. Let's go ahead and cleanse the energy. I would like to thank my deities, my passed on loved ones, my spiritual guides, my spiritual warriors, for protecting me, for keeping my boundaries in place, for repelling negative people and negative energy out of my space. I am thankful and grateful for everything that I have, for my health, for my wealth, my wisdom, my knowledge, for all my trials and tribulations. I thank you. I thank you. Okay. Um, to my spirit guides, I just appreciate everything you have done for me. And we are one. All right. So what the hell happened in this building for this to happen? This bothers me. This bothers me. So let's go straight into the Rider Waite tech. What the hell happened in that damn building for this to happen? Okay. Was this an accident? Was this an accident? Was the explosion in Tennessee this morning, was it an accident? Yes. We got the Six of Wands. We got the Three of Pentacles. Wait, hold on. We have the Seven of Wands. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. I asked if it was an accident. I got the Six of Wands here. But for me, I feel like almost like as if this situation was an accident, but it's also there was a plan behind it too. Someone being on the defense, getting retribution, maybe. Ten of Pentacles. Huh. It may seem like it might be an accident, but there's some planning here. Give me more on this Three of Pentacles. Page of Cups, a message. Planned? Maybe somebody was forewarned about this explosion. King of Pentacles. It's something in reference to money. We have the King of Pentacles strong here, and then we have the Ten of Pentacles. A plan. I feel like maybe this is some it almost feels like to me this is going to look like a setup. I mean, it's going to look like this was an accident. I think this was part of the plan to make it seem like it's an accident, but it's not an accident. With this man being on the defensive right here, and these wands, this could be someone that was maybe possibly bullied in the facility. Okay, all right. This was something that I feel like this was actually planned. Someone who felt that they had to do this. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. This man right here is fighting off all this, defending, defending, defending. Something was happening in that damn building. Somebody was defending themselves. This man. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands. Watching. This is some internal problem here. Okay. This is some internal problem, conflict amongst either an employee and a boss, employee versus other employees. This was a situation in where someone felt outnumbered, someone felt bullied, someone felt the need that, they've been trying to talk to someone, or somebody sat back and planned this and watched this happen. Um, this is an internal problem, and they decided to take retribution in their own hands. This is what this looked like, but they made it to seem to look like it was an accident. Okay, this is maybe with this King of Pentacles. I feel like this is possibly um, a boss and an employee type of situation. Okay, um, this king doesn't look bothered at all. So I feel like there was some sort of conflict amongst either one person versus a group of employees. Okay, could be bullying. That's what I'm picking up. Maybe bullying, and this person just had enough and just decided to do something horrible. Also, there was a message. This person either talked to someone in HR in reference to the problems that they were having, with the King of Pentacles looking. If you look at the King of Pentacles, his eyes are kind of closed and looking in the opposite way. I feel like this person right here tried several times to report whoever that was bothering him or her. Um, Tried to report them, and they just turned the blind eye. This was an internal conflict. This was a conflict that happened inside the building amongst bullying, and this person just got tired. But it looked like they want to say it's an accident, but it's not an accident. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, okay. Blind, bound. This feels like this was an internal problem. Somebody was being bullied. Someone was being either bullied or mistreated in this building, and they decided to take matters in their own hands. This was not, it's going to seem like it was an accident, but it wasn't. It was not an accident. This situation is not an accident. Someone wanted retribution for how they were being treated in this facility. Okay. And they felt like they went through the natural protocols to get the situation handled, and everybody turned the blind eye. Messages with the cup, letting HR know. Okay. Letting the boss know nobody did nothing. Someone was being either bullied or harassed in that building. Okay. All right. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if the person left. We have the Eight of Cups walking out, retreating, leaving the company. This is retribution for leaving a company. Okay. Someone was upset, an ex-employee. All right. That's what I'm picking up, you guys. I'm picking that up. Let's see in the shadow deck. What can we see? What is the situation that we don't know that's most evident in this explosion? This looked like a past employee who worked there, and things happened, and they went through the natural protocols to get the situation handled. Everybody turned a blind eye, and the person left the company. In some kind of way, they planned this retribution. Ace of Arms. This is the absolute truth. This is the Ace of Swords. That's the most truthful card out of the whole deck. This happened because there was an ex-employee that was not happy on what was going on in that facility, and they tried to do everything they do, and it seemed like they had their hands tied. They felt like this is the only way that they could get retribution because nobody defended them. This is someone who planned this situation out. It's going to look like an accident at first, but once they get into the details of it and actually get on the roster on who was there, who wasn't there, who left the company recently, then they're going to reveal, then it's going to open up that this person used to work there, okay, and they walked away and came back for retribution. This is the actual truth here, you guys. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. This is what I'm picking up, my interpretation of these cards, okay? Yeah, this looked like somebody who left the company because they felt like, I'm just going to take the bottom. See, you lose, Five of Cups. It's like they felt like they had to do this. They felt like they wanted revenge. Nobody was listening to them. And this is a situation where they had enough of the situation. This is tragic. This is tragic. The man sitting up there with 3 cans on the top. You lose, Five of Cups. Shall I stay? Shall I go? Shall I leave the company? Shall I? This is somebody who who liked the money they were making, but the atmosphere of the workspace was not safe enough for them, or not pleasant. Okay. So this is someone that's like, I don't know. And they decided, like, my hands are tied. Nobody's listening to me. I'm going to just go off and do my own thing. Walked away, and then just, had some dark thoughts, and came back and really made a devastating move. Someone that used to work for the company. Okay. This is what I'm picking up, you guys. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Anything else that we should know in reference to the situation? 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Okay, look at this man with the hat on, with the wands on top of the building, and the people in fire. This is someone who came back for revenge. An ex-employee who did this. This is what this is. How you get 7 of Wands twice? This 7 of Wands is as if this person was a working person. Not going to confirm male, or I'm feeling this a masculine, but I'm not going to confirm male or female, but I feel masculine. This is the worker 7 of Wands energy. This is the I'm coming back to handle business 7 of Wands energy. In complete control with the people in fire. This is an ex-employee who felt that they were wronged. They wanted retribution and they came back and got retribution. Okay. This is devastating. This company, here's a lover's card. They may have loved what they did for a living. They didn't want to leave the company. This is not a relationship energy that I'm feeling. This is a love for what they do. Whatever position that this person had, they loved what they did, but they could not stand the working atmosphere, the environment that they were placed in. Okay. Okay. They felt a lot of opposition here. Okay. This person came back for revenge because this person felt like everybody betrayed them, and that everybody that they tried to go in the right protocols to get this situation taken care of, and everybody turned a blind eye. This is an ex-employee that loved the job they did but could not stand the work environment. It could have been harassment, could have been it could have been anything, but they were outnumbered and they just got tired and fed up. They did not want to leave the company, but they felt like they had no choice, so they left and came back for retribution. Okay. um this is just the beginning of this. I'm going to pull out an oracle card. I'm not going to go into the sci-fi. We pretty much got a gist on what this situation may have been. Allegedly. Okay, let's get the last oracle judgment card from the Egyptian deck. Yeah, this looks like a past employee. Yeah, this is what this is feeling like. Very intelligent. Someone that's very intelligent. Like I said, this person love what they do. They good with with they're good with, if this was a ammunition company. So very intelligent, very may have gotten multiple degrees. Okay, know their product, they know their trade. Okay, this was actually premeditated. This is what I want to say. Premeditated with the intelligence card being here. Very much planned. Took matters in their own hands. That's pretty much what I'm picking up here. They knew what to do, what to mix, how to set it up for the explosion to happen. Okay? They knew the recipe. Protection, sideways. Yes, this person did not feel protected or safe in the work environment, which caused this person to leave the company and come back for retribution. Okay? All right? Um yeah, this person did not feel protected at all. And it's sad because this is a workplace. Had certain people not turned a blind eye, we wouldn't be having this conversation today. I feel like whoever this person went to go talk to in HR, or their boss telling them what was going on, they did not take them seriously and it was eating them up alive. Okay? And they did not feel protected by the company. Matter of fact, they felt betrayed by the company. Okay? And they felt that the only way to get out of it is to leave the company. They didn't want to leave the company. This is what they do. They loved what they did for the company. They just didn't like the environment. And I believe when they went to go talk to these people, when they went to go talk to HR and report the problem, they didn't take it seriously. So this person took the matters in their own hands. Does it make this right? No. It's terrible. You know, so the conclusion of this reading is that when people bring certain things to you in the workplace that is actually bothering them, HR, you know, you have to do your job. You have to investigate. You have to investigate. And I feel like this person wasn't heard. Okay. And I'm not defending this at all. When I'm saying this is the energy that I'm picking up, that this person felt like their complaints were not heard and nobody was doing anything about it. So they came back to do something about it. And it's terrible. Terrible. Okay. So we're just going to leave it here until more facts of the Tennessee explosion comes out. Like I said, this was an internal problem. Okay. It may look like it was an accident. It's not an accident. This person was so intelligent, they set it up to where it looks like an accident. That's how intelligent and how good they are at what they do. But this was not an accident, allegedly. We'll be keeping up with the story. Again, our condolences go to the family. This is a horrible, tragic situation here. And we'll keep up with it. I don't want to say if they're going to get justice or not, or what's the situation, because this person may have perished. I don't feel like they have, but we don't know yet. This is in the very beginning stages. So we're just going to keep up. And as more facts come out, we will continue to follow up with the readings. Okay. So you guys take care. Have a wonderful night. That concludes the reading. Have a great night and stay spiritually protected, you guys. Thank you.